And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And our pitcher in this game, Hayden Wesneski. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that is out of play. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And Manny gets a piece. Arise at first, one gone. That one's upstairs, ball one. That one finds the zone. It's a ball in 2 strikes. Goes down looking. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Wesneski, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Swings and misses, struck him out. One left for San Diego. Now here come the Astros. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston, and today's starter, Michael King. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. On the ground. Wade to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Missed with a changeup. 2-0. That one out to right. Tatis brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Gonzalez. Wisniewski back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching down, makes the catch. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. No score here in the second. Just missed the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second.
Batting seventh, second baseman Tyler Wade.
2 down, base is empty. Now batting Tyler Wade. That one's in there. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting
Here's
eighth,
Elias
catcher,
Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
Move to first. And he's back in there. Just missed.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in a scoring position.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Christian Walker.
Walker.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Fought off foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here is Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Batting seventh, catcher.
Vic Caratini at the plate.
Caratini.
Right through there for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit
No ball.
up in the zone.
1 strike.
I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a
No
tough
ball. 2
situation
strikes.
early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Two.
And now the count filled up 3 and 2.
Full count.
That's a good
Ball
at bat
4,
right there.
inside.
He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's not easy laying off that
Batting
pitch.
eighth,
It's designed to
center fielder,
fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Jake Myers.
So 2 down. Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the
1-0.
dish. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the sweeper is off the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We play 2 full, no score. On to the 3rd inning.
Leading off
Here's
for
the
San
left
Diego,
fielder,
left
Connor
fielder,
Joe.
Connor Joe.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Up and in. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
2-2.
down and away. And it remains 2 and 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
One down, base is empty. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Fastball is outside. Check swing on the 3-0. Look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Altuve pulls that one down, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Number 11.
And a foul ball. Ground ball left side. Machado throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 there.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 4th home run of the season. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Flied to right his first time. That misses, and that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. Up the middle, Iglesias fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. Wade sends it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dyken
Leading
Park,
off for the
on to the
Padres,
4th. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Manny Machado.
Machado in his 13th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And that is out of play.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. The Padres down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-1.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Gonzalez now at the plate. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. All even at one apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back.
Leading
and now
off
the
for
shortstop,
Astros,
Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground right side. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter,
Yainer Diaz. Up next for the Astros. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one not close. And that's ball one. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
3-2. In the air, right field. Tatis after it. And that'll do it. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here in Houston, ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade. Wisniewski back to work. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Astros for the first time. Ronel Blanco preparing to come on if needed. Valdez, a left-hander, also throwing. There's a swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Misses off the inside. Full count now.
Full count.
It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Diaz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-0. Check swing, no appeal.
Yeah.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the move. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. To third. Over to Altuve. To Walker, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That's a little bit low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Victor Caratini. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
one away.
Center fielder Jake Myers.
And now the center fielder Jake Myers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Late swing fouled off. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase, just wouldn't offer.
He goes down looking.
Now
Cam Smith digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Inside. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That one missed. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1-1. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Ronel Blanco. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 56.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Blanco.
Out towards left center. Myers in position. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's going to be Luis Arias, 1 for 2. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Hernandez appears to be getting loose. Sousa getting loose as well. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's in there, and 1-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 2. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Third baseman.
Here
Manny
comes
Machado.
Manny Machado. 0 for 2 in this one. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gavin Sheets. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The rise. The runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Alvarez on his way over, and that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here in Houston, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Leading off for the Astros.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
That one missed.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. And that one fouled off. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. Altuve runs. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one off the mark. 1-1. Just missed. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth.
No.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Yordan Alvarez in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the outside corner, got him looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Pena in the box now, takes strike one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two on, one out. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one almost got him.
Ball.
The 2-2 now. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. He's got it. Here comes the throw.
Now batting, first baseman Christian.
And the Padres
Walker.
manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King done for the night, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for San
Out of the
Diego.
bullpen for the Padres, Nick
Number
Pavetta.
27.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So two down now, and here is Christian Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Right side, hard hit. And that is the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the center fielder, Gonzalez.
Number 39.
That's too low. Ball 1. Blanco goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Tyler Wade, the next up for the Padres. Little chopper rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Yep.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Man at second. Stays alive. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Fly ball to right.
Now batting, left fielder, Connor Joe.
Two outs, runner on first. And now it's going to be Connor Joe. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. In the air, right side, Smith. And that's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 7th, so now the Astros designated hitter, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground to first, and that's a fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. Victor Caratini up next for the Astros. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. In the dirt, nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder Jake Myers.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That to right. Tatis. 2 away down. Cam Smith up next for the Astros.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
On the outside corner, 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock, try to put something up on the board.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Tying run moves up to second, and that could be a big pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
With the tying run at second, here at the bottom of the 7th. That's in there. 2-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Hernandez ready to make his season debut, and it comes in a high leverage spot. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Right
0 for 3 in this one.
Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one pulled foul. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for
the batter now, Luis Arias. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Tatis runs in the dirt.
2 balls. No
Blocked
strike.
by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Tatis stands at second with no outs. And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Manny Machado now. Runner takes off, and Manny gets a piece. Runner at first with no outs here. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Myers sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 39.
Stepping in for San Diego, Gonzalez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Just missed. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So first and second with 2 outs. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 1 for 3. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. The shortstop takes the ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Caratini up with it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for San
Back
Diego.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
40,
bottom of the 8th, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And ball 1.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
No, outside.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Nothing doing there for Houston, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
The
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
Number 0.
Brian Baroa. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Tyler Wade.
So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade. First pitch just misses. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Hit weakly on the ground. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Elias Diaz will hit next. That catches the corner. Deal one. And that one off the outside edge. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Ryan Gusto getting loose out there. Brown also throwing. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Wade gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take first.
Up next for the Padres.
Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Fought off foul. First and second, no outs here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one the other way. And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run across, coming home. The relay. He beats it, safe. And they lead by 4.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Clips the corner, strike one. And a strike on the outside edge.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Tatis waits. Ground ball, Walker. Steps on first for the out. Here comes Luis Ariz to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Ariz is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams. The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And another ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take.
Here's a 2-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one ripped. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Brian Baroa won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
and Framber Valdez into the game.
Number 59.
The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Valdez.
Here's Machado. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Way out front for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that will fall. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 1-0. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Now batting, number 39.
First and second, 2 outs. Gonzalez now at the plate. That's outside. Ball 1. Machado on second. Sheets on at first with 2 down. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers under it. And that is that. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Astros 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Logan Gillespie.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now just 2 outs away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Missed inside with the curve. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. The Padres leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So they're down to their final out. And now the DH, Yainer Diaz. Lined into left center, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now a chance for Victor Caratini. Gonzalez under it. That's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.